Welcome back to the tutorial. We will further explore nodes by learning how to add conditions to the model. For this part of the tutorial, we will focus on the subgraph called applicable law. Because of the importance of the decisions made in this graph, we want it to be presented before any other of the subgraphs in the module node. We can bring the position of this graph forward with the use of the arrows on the right-hand side of the actions window. In the applicable law graph, we want to ask questions regarding choice of law. Because the NDA we are working with is based on the template from the Dutch Chamber of Commerce, the first question we want to ask is whether or not the end user would like to declare Dutch law applicable to the agreement. This time, the note that follows depends on whether the end user answered yes or no. An important note for when you add the question is that the user absolutely has to answer it before going on to the next. We can make sure that this happens by not allowing the field to be null. You can do this by either selecting the answer type yes, no, not null, or by clicking the edit button. In this window, you can make sure that an answer type does not allow the fields to be null by ticking expert mode and then ticking not null. Let's move on. After renaming the title of the start node to choice of law, we add two nodes to the model, court and not applicable. Select the court node to add another one to it. Name it finish. Now, let's take a look at conditions. When you select the starting node again, you can see that there are two go-tos in the actions list. Double-clicking one of them opens the option to add a condition. With the use of conditions, we can make sure that the correct node follows after a certain answer. For example, when one answered the question titled Dutch with a yes, one should be wired through to the court node. If one answered no, they should be put through to the not applicable node. To make sure that this happens, open the drop-down menu and select the fitting answer. The not applicable node should inform the user that the NDA resulting from this tool is not suitable for his or her case, because it is not in accordance to Dutch law. Make sure that the choice of law node gets a new screen and the not applicable node ends up underneath that. Delete its title to make it look smoother. The court node involves implementing calculations into the model. To learn more about how to do this, go on to the next video of this tutorial.